Most people are waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for someone to notice them, approve of them, or give them the green light to start living the life they secretly dream about. They wait for years, telling themselves the timing isn't right, telling themselves they need more experience, more money, more connections. But the truth is, they're not waiting for the right time. They're waiting for permission. And permission never comes. Not the way they think it will. No one is going to tap you on the shoulder and say, "It's your turn now. Go build your dream." No one is going to clear the path for you and guarantee you won't fail. If you keep waiting for the world to give you the go-ahead, you'll spend your whole life standing at the starting line, watching others run past you. Napoleon Hill understood this better than anyone. He spent decades studying the most successful people of his era: industrial giants, inventors, pioneers, and not one of them waited for permission. They didn't ask the world if they were ready. They decided they were ready. They didn't wait for someone to bless their idea. They acted on their vision and made the world catch up. Hill called this the power of definiteness of purpose, the unwavering clarity of knowing exactly what you want and committing to it without hesitation. That clarity is the difference between a life of drifting and a life of direction. When you have a definite purpose, you stop asking, "Am I allowed to do this?" and start declaring, "This is what I'm here to do." Purpose is not polite. Purpose doesn't wait for the room to quiet down before it speaks. Purpose doesn't need a majority vote. Purpose is fire. And once it ignites, it burns through fear, through doubt, through the fragile opinions of people who can't see your vision. When you have purpose, you move differently. You wake up with urgency. You stop negotiating with procrastination. You stop giving energy to people who don't believe in you. And here's the irony. The moment you stop waiting for permission and start living with purpose, people begin to follow you. Not because you ask them to, but because conviction is magnetic. The truth is, permission is a trap. It's disguised as patience, but underneath it's fear. Fear of being wrong, fear of being judged, fear of stepping out and failing where everyone can see. But Hill taught that faith and fear cannot live in the same mind at the same time. One will drive out the other. If you let fear dictate your choices, purpose will starve. But if you let purpose lead, fear will have no oxygen to survive. And the way you strengthen that purpose is by building a clear mental picture of what you want and holding it so tightly in your mind that nothing can pry it away. You have to see it before you can seize it. People will tell you to be realistic. They will remind you of your failures, your flaws, and your limitations. They will project their own insecurities onto you, trying to convince you that it's safer to stay where you are. And if you're still waiting for their approval, you will believe them. But when you are anchored in purpose, their words are just noise in the distance. You stop playing defense with your life. You stop living in reaction to what others think. You start playing offense, shaping the future instead of waiting for it to happen. The moment you stop seeking permission, something incredible happens. The fear of starting is replaced by the fear of wasting time. You realize how much of your life has already been spent in hesitation, and you decide you won't give another day to it. You start moving, not recklessly, but decisively. You take the first step, then the next, And with each step, you feel stronger. Hill called this persistence, and it is the backbone of every great success story. You don't stop when it gets hard. You don't quit when it takes longer than you thought. You keep going because your purpose is worth the struggle. Purpose makes you dangerous, not in a harmful way, but in a way that the average mind can't compete with. It makes you immune to the distractions that keep others stuck. It makes you willing to outwork, outlast, and outthink anyone who stands between you and your goal. And when you operate at that level, the world begins to bend in your favor. Opportunities appear. People take notice. Doors open. But it all starts with that first unshakable decision. I will not wait for permission. I will live my purpose now. So here's the truth. Napoleon Hill would want you to understand. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to validate you. And no one is going to crown you worthy. You have to crown yourself. You have to plant your flag in the ground and say, this is my life, and I will shape it on my terms. That's not arrogance. That's responsibility. That's ownership. That's the mindset that turns invisible dreams into visible results. Stop waiting. Stop hoping someone will tell you it's okay. Purpose doesn't ask, it acts. And the second you start living like that, your life will never be the same.